Well, howdy ho, everybody.
Oh, God. Oh, are we gathering already?
We're gather around. That's what we do here on Sunny TV.
I don't want to really gather this
You
morning.
don't like to buckle up. You don't like to gather
No,
around.
I don't like to buckle up. I like to participate in
I
risky
need more
behaviors.
like intro, empty pleasantries into things. So how about this one? Rise and radiate.
Oh, okay. I love to radiate.
All right,
I
rise
love
and
my energy on the land.
We're gonna make sure that we have this in the script. Then rise and radiate, because today's show is bursting at the seams with heart, headlines, and just enough fabulous of chaos to keep your chat buzzing all afternoon. We're talking resilience, community, romance under the stars, because it is the month of that, and unexpected heroes, fast food glow-ups.
Oh,
you guys are gonna
God.
cringe, and
I'm gonna vomit.
one woman who simply refused to let her vacation end.
Oh, God.
But
That sounds like me.
Before we get into all that and unpack the TLDR, I don't know what the hell the kids say these days, but let's turn it over to the queen of the Sunny Snack scene. Mel, what's on the Sunny Snack dial today?
Well, yesterday, Jim he makes really good enchiladas, so he
Jim?
made them last night.
Good.
And I'll tell you what, they were very good, but they were a little spicy for me because he likes spice.
I like spice.
So he'll say, it's not spicy, it's hot.
Oh,
It's hot.
it's caliente,
I put
yes.
sour creams on it.
Ay, papi
There you
cholita,
go.
yes.
But we're leading with a story that is about full strength. Amanda Wells from Wesley Wells Farm is joining us live with the devastating freeze that wiped out their strawberry crop, 10 acres.
Can you imagine?
But instead of canceling their beloved strawberry festival, the family is rallying, and the entire community has their back, and they're going to show up and show out this weekend.
She is here with a lot of hope in her pocket, and I
Yes.
cannot wait to celebrate
So,
this farm.
You guys, this interview, you may want to have some tissues ready.
She's amazing.
It's
yes.
so good.
We are going to rally around this Strawberry
Yes.
Festival. We got this, fam. And I got a Sunshine Shenanigans story
God.
about that lady who decided that vacations are less of a schedule and more of a personal mindset. Let's just say the reality and a little disagreement, and authorities eventually had invited her into the chat to the Hardwick Hotel.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, I don't want to go to that hotel.
No, I've heard it's very quiet and clean.
Well, still, I don't. That's not a
Allegedly.
hotel I want to venture to.
There's
Oh my
no
God.
mirrored
I don't
ceilings.
think I would do well at the Hardwick Hotel.
No, you'd be too fussy. There's
You got to
mi-
share a bathroom with everybody.
Well, you would have your own, but you just have to. Well, yeah. All right. Anyway.
Plus, we're diving right into a developing local story that has people talking about trust, accountability, and the responsibilities that come with leadership. It's serious, it's significant, and it opens the door to a much bigger community conversation.
Oh my gosh! Listen, guys, I have a great story. I just bulldozed over you. Sorry. Says no. Listen, we've been trying to do this in town for a long, long
Yeah.
time. Says has a really cool new initiative. I can't wait to get to that local story.
Oh, this is great.
I didn't turn that into an event summary. I turned that into a local story because this is a cool thing that they're
It
doing.
is really
They're
cool.
bringing people together. We have Renee all the time. Renee and I sidebar and talk all about like we need to get everybody together with all their events and things, and like let's create a nice highway that everything can flow and go.
Well, they listened.
This is going to be super
That's
cool.
true.
Yeah, we'll get into that one.
And if romance is on your radar, we found a Valentine's experience that trades crowded restaurant for open skies and candlelight. Trust us, this is one big, basically begging to be posted about. We must have a Hastings moment. Hey, hey!
Hey.
Hey,
I
hey.
know there's a hoe in Hastings. I'm talking about the farm equipment.
Okay, sure.
Oh, my goodness. So many layered thoughts. And later, a jaw-dropping story about a young hero proving that courage doesn't check your birth certificate before showing up. This guy was amazing. Yeah.
And we're going to talk about McDonald's.
Yeah, McNow's,
I'm going to throw up
Mickey
on the story.
D's.
Plus, Deep South sayings are back. Guys, get ready for this and some more recipes where people like to ruin good food, but I'll teach them how to fix it.
Are you enjoying your new Deep South segment? Or are you over
It's
it?
kind of funny, but I think maybe we'd switch it up a little bit.
We have been. We've been giving you movies. We've been giving you like this and now we got Southern
We're
things.
going to roll with this for a little while, I
Okay.
think, because I like to do a Southern accent. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm so
I think
good
it's
at
cute.
It.
I think it's a really fun segment. So
I think it's
awesome.
great. Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see what today is. So all the other things are fierce and fresh and
It's Sunny TV.
that's right. Let's say hi to our title sponsors, the Bailey Group and Steve Chapman's All American Air.
Be ready for anything with the Bailey Group, an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. Whether it's securing your family's future, protecting your business, or planning for individual wealth, The Bailey Group is here to guide you every single step of the way. Since 1954, the Bailey Group has been a trusted cornerstone of the St. Augustine community. Under the leadership of President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency into a nationally recognized firm, offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses, with a focus on individual health and life insurance, Medicare solutions, group insurance, and property and casualty commercial coverage. The Bailey Group combines cutting-edge technology, strategic partnerships, and personalized service to deliver the peace of mind you deserve. Give them a call today, 904-461-1800.
Hi, I'm Steve Chapman, owner of All American Air Conditioning and Heating. For over 40 years, we've been serving St. Augustine and the surrounding areas. We're the largest HVAC dealer in St. Johns County, providing high-quality service and products. With courteous technicians responding to your HVAC needs, our expertise will give you confidence in your investment. Family-owned All American Air Conditioning, voted best of St. Augustine for more than 20 years running.
All right, let's get into this weather. What is this? Why are we weathering?
Guys, like this weather is doing its thing. Here
I
we
don't
go.
think it's that bad. Now I think
No.
it's a really nice.
Well, here's the thing. Today it's rainy and cloudy, but it is warmer, so that's good. And,
Warm.
But to be honest, we do need the rain. It's
Do
been very
need-
dry. There's wildfires all around us.
Wild.
Yes, thank you for that
Because
echoing.
it's very dry.
Yes,
So this will help the fires.
correct. It is. It's going to feel like 54 today. Wind gusts are going to be at 31 miles per hour. Precipitation probability is 40%, and it's going to rain for a total of 0.5 hours
So
today.
we got drenched on the dog walk this morning.
you?
Yes. We had to stand under a tree to let it pass for a little bit.
Good
and-
thing there's no lightning.
No, yeah. Well, I thought I saw some, but it was a cell phone tower.
But tonight it's going to get back down to cold. It's going to feel about 30 degrees, but it's really technically going to be 35.
This is what I'm disgusted about. What is that? Though you take me to 50,
Yeah.
60, and then we go down to the 30, 20, 30.
It's going to be cold again, so you know what you need to do.
But next week,
What's next week?
70s.
Oh, yeah, next week's going to be nicey.
I can feel it in my bones.
Yes.
It's going to be nice. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, feel it in these bones on this local music report. That'll give your bones something to rattle around. Thursday, February 5th, strum it, drum it, hum it down, Sunnies. We've got Jim Lamb. There he is, residency
Oh,
at the
here he goes
Milltop
again.
Tavern at noon. Oh, it's
Who?
the day. Zaza Flamenco,
Yes,
baby.
it's the Waterworks thing.
Right. Words and music series completely free 99. She starts performing sharply at 1 o'clock today. So make sure you get there. Probably about noon 30 would be a good idea because she's going to pack the house. She got such a great response on Sunny TV yesterday.
Absolutely, yeah.
That was awesome, guys. Thanks for rallying for our friend Zaza. She's an amazing performer. Joshua Tennessee Worthy is going to be at Bin 39 Wine Bar at 1. Sandy Dotson Kern, welcome to the mix, boo, at Marina Munch at 2 o'clock. She Faye at Marina Munch at 2 o'clock. Smokin' Joe Shower playing at Meehan's at 3. Zaza Flamenca is going to finish her performance. Then she's on a world tour heading
Jeez.
over to Bin 39 at 4 o'clock. She gets a little vocal rest and then she goes right back into performing. Bin 39, an extraordinary wine bar. Go check her out. 4 o'clock today. John Q, Milltop Tavern at 4:30. Vinny Jacobs, Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5. The Space Heaters
They're
at
fun.
Prohibition Kitchen at 6. Space Heaters, where you been these last couple of weeks? This is nice. And then we were finishing off with the world famous Cafe 11, Zach Person at 8 o'clock p.m. If you like Zach and his person, go over there and see him at Cafe 11. Let's have some great expectations.
People are looking for a company. I want people to have great expectations. We are a small family-owned brokerage. What that means is you get really personalized service and everything is very hands-on. You're not just getting tossed onto the MLS and crossing our fingers. We're very aggressive with our marketing. We're excellent with communication. We have a lot of amazing relationships in the community, so you're getting the advantages of all of those things.
All Oh, so good to hear from Jenna from Great Expectations. She's coming on the show next week.
I'm so
We're going to
excited.
be talking all about Hastings and all about our farm country out west of us, which we celebrate every day here at Sunny TV. And we have a very special guest in studio. So sometimes the strongest roots are revealed when after the harshest storms pass by. Today, the queen of the farming scene, Amanda Wells of Wesley Wells Farms, joins us with a story that embodies resilience at its finest. When a devastating freeze threatened their crops, her family chose courage over cancellation, hope over heartbreak, and community over defeat. Amanda is here to share how they're pressing forward with the Strawberry Festival and protecting a treasured local tradition and reminding us all of what perseverance truly looks like. Amanda, welcome to Sunny TV.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so blessed that you're here, and we absolutely love and adore Wesley Wells Farms. What you do for our community is to shine such a big light to the farmers, not just you, but all the farms out there, which is so important, right? Farming is your life. Can you talk a little bit about Wesley Wells Farms and why it's so special?
Sure. My husband's family has been farming since the 1950s, commercial row crops. We opened a U-pick field on accident in 2020, and we quickly realized how many people in our community didn't understand agriculture and where their food comes from. So we decided to make that part of our mission. So we do field trips and festivals and all kinds of stuff just so people can learn where their food comes from.
I think that's really important, especially we did a project with Osceola Elementary, which was a farm-to-table project, and to really teach littles about why it's so important to eat fresh food. Can you talk about that, why it's so important to eat fresh, especially from farms?
Well, we also eat canned vegetables and frozen vegetables.
Okay, so it's a mix. Okay, I like it.
No, I think supporting direct consumer is so helpful to farmers. So if you can buy fresh and local, definitely do that.
I will say, my husband and I, we got to experience a few years back, people were talking about like county line work. So we got to experience what real fresh vegetables
It was
and fruit.
eye-opening, right?
Yeah, I'll tell
The
you what.
size of the Brussels sprouts.
I love Brussels sprouts.
Girl.
I did not know they grow on a stalk.
Yeah,
so when
right?
I'm like, well, what is this? And the woman looked at me like I was crazy. She goes, they're Brussels sprouts. I'm like,
Yeah.
but the potatoes, the taste of everything. Oh my God! Now when I go to Publix, I'm like, I don't want to buy any of that.
Right, it's like you really know what to look for.
Yeah,
right.
and you get to talk to the people. I think that's that's the best part. You can ask, like, if people come to Wesley Wells and they meet you, they can ask you any question, and I think that turns it into like people.
Absolutely, and people connecting with farms, which is such an important thing. I mean, when we spoke our first time, we were talking about how big developers come in with these big shiny objects of like, they want your land, and how important that legacy is to your family, and that's why this Strawberry Festival is so important, is to really shine a big light on Wesley Wells Farm. So let's talk about the festival. Let's get to the freeze. Let's talk about what happened with the big freeze and that kind of canceled your crops.
Sure. So I have heard lots of people say, well, why didn't you prepare for this? We tried. We knew it was coming. We knew it was going to be cold weather, not like anything we've had in a very long time. So we did have a plan. We don't have overhead irrigation. We don't have sprinklers or pivot systems or anything. So we watered underground, which does help warm up the roots from the bottom of the plant up. And then we also planned on running our watering carts over the top of the plants. You have a very short window to try to get the water to freeze. It forms like a blanket of ice over the fruit.
Oh, wow.
And it will keep the fruit from freezing normally. So that was our plan. That night, the tractor we had hooked up stopped working. It's 9 o'clock at night. There was nothing open. We couldn't fix it. We tried to use one of our other tractors, but the strawberries are planted on rows, raised rows. And there was not another tractor that was high enough to go over it, so it was ripping the plastic.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, I think 9 o'clock Saturday night, 10 o'clock maybe, we realized, oh, we're in trouble.
How many rows are we talking about? How
10
much?
acres.
Oh my
Oh, no.
God. And so that just sunk your heart. When you found that out, what was the reaction like?
It felt very hopeless. Like,
I'm sure a couple colorful words came out.
Yeah, God bless.
yeah. No. I think it just felt really hopeless. Like, we've done everything we can. We poured so much into this, and we knew it was way too cold. There was not anything we could do about it.
So you woke up the next morning, and what did you discover?
That they were frozen.
Completely.
Yes.
All of the 9 acres.
Yes.
Wow. So hope became obviously apparent when you had a little bit of light where you found some strawberries to bring up from South Florida. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, I reached out to different growers in Florida before the freeze because we were going to
Okay.
order some anyway.
Okay.
We were going to order a lot because not everyone wants to pick their own fruit.
Right.
Right.
So that was going to be an option. And they said, well, we don't know about the weather. Call back next week. So when I called back, crying because we lost everything at that point, well, they also had lost a lot. But they have made me cry all week long. They have rallied together, shortened some of their orders to be able to provide for us. So
Wow.
we're not getting as many as we originally hoped for, but we will still have strawberries at the festival.
But that's
Okay,
incredible.
That's amazing.
And was that just a moment where you felt the light? You felt some positivity to this narrative, right?
Yeah, it was encouraging. You know, one of the farmers I spoke with yesterday morning, he said, Amanda, I've lived a really long life and I've seen a lot of bad crops, bad years where crops failed. And he's like, you're young, which made me feel good.
God bless, yes.
But he said, I've lived a long life. He's like, I've seen a lot of crops failed. And you are going to one day look back and be like, this was just a thing. This was just a single season. This is not going to determine the rest of your life. So he's like, you can just look forward at this point because there's nothing else that you can do. We are anyway trying to treat for stress to see if we can maybe in a few weeks have some strawberries for you pick.
Okay.
So we're working on that today.
Is it only those 9 acres that you're talking about? Is that only you pick area? I mean, is there other opportunities for that area to?
We had 2 other fields of cold weather crops. So we had lettuces, broccoli, cabbage. All of those also got frozen and burnt. So we don't really have anything for you pick right now.
So then what does that mean though? I mean, strawberries aside, do you have to replant and regrow for spring? What's the plan of attack?
No, we can't replant. We have to get ready. Next week we'll start replanting for our spring festival. So we don't know.
Yeah.
We were with our county ag agents yesterday standing out at the strawberry field trying to figure out a timeline. Like, well, now what do we do? Because we didn't have a crop from here and we have to get the rest of our crops ready for the next season. So do we leave it and hope for the best? Do we plow up? We don't know.
Right. Oh my
So,
goodness.
talking about the good stuff, we have a festival. And we're going to be doing this. We're going to rally everybody in town.
Yes.
This is going to be so special. A strawberry festival is definitely something that people look forward to.
And you know what? Like,
yeah.
think about it. Let's think about it like this. Like, who doesn't like strawberry smoothies with frozen strawberries, right?
Yes,
Um,
preach.
Amanda's
yes.
daughter, you guys can't see her, but she's sitting over here on the couch and she's like
Nodding her
with
head,
me.
yeah.
I mean, let's just think about it like that. Like, I'll take the frozen strawberries.
Yeah.
I'll eat them. I don't care.
So can you paint us a picture of what people can expect? I'm pulling up to Wesley Wells Farms. What's the first thing I'm seeing?
Probably the food trucks, all the vendors. There are so many people involved. I could never cancel on them.
Love
They
it.
count on this for their livelihood as well.
Yeah.
So we have food trucks, craft vendors. Southland Bouncy House is sponsoring our kids zone, so
Cool.
we'll have bounce houses for the first time. Bozard Ford is sponsoring like a strawberry craft table
Oh, I
and
love them.
education center, so that is very cool. For the first time ever, we're doing pig races. The Rebel Riders, this is a St. Johns County 4-H group. They are doing their drill team performance, so they're on horseback.
Cool.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then I feel like I'm missing something. There is a lot of fun. There's
Yeah.
hay rides. Yeah, there's just so
I'm sure
much
there's
going on.
strawberry themed treats and things too, right?
So
We're a
our-
big foodie crowd
Yeah.
over here on Sunny
Yes.
TV. Talk about the food.
Listen, we have a lot of repeat vendors, and someone suggested to me a while ago, why don't you do whatever the festival is? Why don't you do a theme with the vendors? So we did. So they are all getting in. They have strawberry decorations at their booths. The food ones, they all have something strawberry themed to offer. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely
Hey,
fun.
you know who is going to be there, I believe? Timmy in the Ohana ice truck.
Oh my gosh, is he really?
I think so, yeah.
Do you have an ice truck coming? Do you know?
Italian ice truck.
I think that he came out the other day.
Yes.
That's
I think
right.
he's
That's our
not
good
coming
buddy.
to the Strawberry Festival. I think
He
he'll be
was
at our
there,
Sunflower
yeah.
and Tomato
Okay,
Festival.
but he's awesome.
Yeah,
we love
they're
Timmy
great
very much.
people.
Yeah, they're amazing. They're big sponsors of the show too.
So,
Oh, nice.
David, if you're going to the Strawberry Festival, what would be the one thing you'd be most excited about?
I want to see
doing?
the pies. I want to see a
Pies,
strawberry
yes.
pie is open. If there's somebody out there with a, I don't know. That's just where, when I close my eyes and I think about Strawberry Festival, I'm thinking, I mean, it's not rhubarb season, I don't think, right? I think that's more in...
Rhubarb.
Yeah, strawberry rhubarb pie. Girl, bye. It's so good. It is so good. Have you never had that before?
No.
I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it for you, I promise. Brian loved it back in the day. Yeah. So this is so much more than just a You Pick festival, and there's so much to do, so much family fun. What can you say to people that might be a little bit nervous on heading out the doors, and why it's so important to support this festival?
Yeah. So, I know I've heard people complain about the entrance fee, but I feel like there's a lot of value in it. There's also line dancing I forgot about. So there's a lot of things that you can get included with your admission. And that is going to make the ticket price is going to help tremendously with offsetting our strawberry crop loss. So if you think,
Which is tremendous.
I'm not going to go, I don't want to do this, it's not up my alley or whatever, it literally will make a difference in our family and our farm.
Listen, let me tell you something here. I'm going to talk about entry fees real quick.
Okay,
'cause
let
this is
her do her
something-
thing. Here we go.
I'm sorry, this is something that aggravates me.
Me too. My blood
Okay?
pressure's going up already.
Yeah, I got to oxidus.
Oh, my gosh.
What bothers me is people want to do all these things. We want to come to the farm. We want to go to a festival. Da-da-da-da. We want to go to a concert. Oh, $10? That's too much. I don't want to go. Or $15. But they don't realize the value of what they're getting, and they also don't realize what you're doing to help other people.
Right.
Listen,
It's not like they're sitting
it's
there,
not-
like,
it's
on
not
stacks
like
of cash.
They're
No,
not
they
doing a
need to-
GoFundMe page. They're trying to fund their loss that they accrued because Mother Nature decided to take a crap on the state of Florida.
I
So
feel...
let's pay even if you don't stay long, pay the entry fee. Let's help Amanda and her family. Like
Very
that's
passionate.
my freaking call to action.
Yeah,
people.
it
Yeah.
is a wonderful call. Very aggressive, very nice.
Listen to me. I will come to your house. I'll make you go.
But it really is true, Sonny's, to really to support the Strawberry Festival and rally. This is a beautiful family that is keeping a legendary farm alive and thriving. This festival means so much to them. And like you said
But also,
earlier,
how many people do you think after that, this family is dealing with, could come on a show
yeah.
and talk about it? Like, I
Right.
think this is right there. You guys go support them.
So
That's it.
talk about like your area too that is supporting this. I mean, you know, we do talk to other farms. We talk to Hastings Main Street. Is there anything that we can do aside from rallying and going to the Strawberry Festival to continue to help Wesley Wells Farms?
I mean, we grow pork, we raise pork and beef. We do CSA boxes. We do line dancing
Love
every
it.
month at the farm now. So there are a variety of ways that you can help just make a difference at the farm. Nothing is wasted. It all gets poured back into ag education or just making the farm something that can be sustainable.
Yes. So what do you look forward to? I mean, we've got this incredible festival that's going to absolutely be amazing this weekend. What do you look forward to? What's the future?
Of the farm,
Mm-hmm.
every time we have an event, I know we've talked about this before. Our kids love farming and they want to be part of that in the future. And every time we have an event where people come out and we're able to continue to the next one and the next one, it's just creating a legacy and something that they will hopefully be able to take on one day and continue farming for another generation.
I love that. And
Oh,
that's
that's
so
amazing.
important. That is such a golden takeaway. What time's the festival starting?
9 o'clock,
9 o'clock. And what does it go till?
4 o'clock.
So is that just a float in, kind of float out?
You
Or
can come and go. There's some things that are happening only once. So
Okay.
Okay.
At 10 o'clock is our pig races.
Cool,
They're
okay.
only at 10 o'clock, and
Okay.
it probably will only be like
Oh, okay.
15 minutes long.
Are they gonna have like little mini jockeys on their back, like little
Listen,
dolls?
I got them little costumes.
Stop it.
So they're like super. What are they like? Superman, Batman,
Oh my gosh.
Wonder Woman.
I love it. They're superheroes. That's so
Oh my
cute.
god, you guys! I'm sitting over here dying because I'm picturing them in their little costumes with like little stuffed animal jockeys on their back.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so fun. So that's going to be the pig racing.
That's at 10 o'clock. At 10:30 is the Rebel Riders drill team. 11 to 1 is line dancing. There is music from 9 to 4.
Cool.
So yeah, those are like the big things. If
If
you're
you-
wanting to see those, make sure you're there by
If you
that
need
time.
any musical guests, we come up with songs all the time, and we're very good at them. So
Flat and off key.
Yeah,
They're
so
not
if you
that
need
good though.
us,
Yeah,
just
we
let
definitely
us
be
know.
after
Yeah.
hours, definitely after the festival. 'cause
We'll
I don't
come
wanna-
sing the
I don't want to
songs.
alienate any of your crowd. But this is going to be amazing. So everybody, Sonny's out there, everybody in St. Augustine, St. Johns County, and surrounding counties, we need to rally around the Strawberry Festival.
nice way to
Wesley
say it.
Wells Farms this Saturday. Show up and show out. What is that entry fee?
It's $12 online on our website or $15 at the gate.
Perfect.
Listen,
That's what we're going to do, Booze.
you can't go to a coffee shop and get a coffee and a snack for less than that. So
I think
let's
it's
go.
perfect. I think it's worth it, and we need to rally, and we're going to make this amazing because that's what we do in this community. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Thank
Awesome. Folks, we're going to take a quick break with Maritime Creative and Flashes and Brilliance. Maritime Vibe Check!
Fresh version.
When the lights come on and the magic begins,
There's a crew behind the scenes that always wins.
Maritime Creative. They set the stage.
From sound to lights to video waves.
Big show, small space, doesn't matter a bit.
They show up, they glow up, they make it all lit.
No panic, no chaos, just smooth, clean flow.
They take a wild idea and make it glow.
need a vibe, they build it.
Have a dream, they get it.
From spark to spotlight, they never forget it.
I trust them, I love them, they come on through.
Maritime Creative, that's the real stuff, boo.
So if you want your moment to rise and shine,
Call the crew that always gets it right every time. It's Maritime. Got gold? Got silver? Got a drawer full of what even is this? Then it's time to cash in with Flashes and Brilliance, Northeast Florida's most trusted gold buyers. They're not just buying gold, they're buying silver, rare coins, fine watches, estate jewelry, and all the sparkle you forgot you had. Don't just sit on your treasure. Turn it into cash today. Call John and Steph, the pros who make it easy. 904-540-7617. It's fast, it's friendly, it's Flashes and Brilliance, because your buried treasure belongs in your bank account. Well, since we're on the Hastings narrative, I found this Valentine's Day event. Since everyone's kind of thinking about what we're going to be doing for Valentine's Day, Love is officially heading out to the farm once again, Sonnies. And honestly, nothing says romance quite like open skies, candlelight, and a little countryside magic. I love that. If you're looking to trade crowded restaurants for something unforgettable this Valentine's Day, listen closely. Olive Land Farms is hosting a Be Mine Valentine's dinner that feels like less like a reservation and more like a memory waiting to happen. We're talking fresh air, fresh charm, and a farm setting that practically does the flirting for you.
This romantic evening takes place on Saturday, February 14th, Valentine's Day, with dinner beginning at 6 p.m. at Olive Land Farms on Reed Road in Hastings.
Yes.
Guests will enjoy a 5-course dinner
Big time.
designed to slow things down and savor the night, because let's be honest, the best date nights are the ones where nobody is checking their watch or checking their phone or scrolling.
And can we bring out farm romance for a second? I think it's
Yes.
very Notebook, very romantic moments.
Yep.
There is something wildly refreshing about stepping away from all the noise, dressing up just a little bit and clinking some glasses under the stars, and that doesn't need a downtown zip code.
No, and tickets are $150 per couple, which, to be honest, you can't go to dinner. Or fancy
Wait,
dinner for-
150 per
couple?
couple? That's amazing.
You can't go to a dinner for less than that.
Oh my God, no,
Yeah.
you can't. Seriously,
But
that's great.
Yeah, the space is intentionally limited to keep the experience very intimate. So if you're still wondering what to do for Valentine's Day, this might be your sign to stop overthinking and secure your table.
Yeah, so get a pen and paper. I'll wait.
They're still looking. Go in that trunk drawer in your kitchen. That's where your pen's
Always
live.
hold that pause. Always hold the pause as long as possible. 386-318-2904. Write that number down. Make that reservation. Incredible. Olive Land Farms. That's the olive farm.
Yeah, I gotta go there.
I can't believe we have one. I think that's amazing.
I need to go there because I want to taste like fresh olives. Like I don't want to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, true. All right, this next story, this is more for you and your hood rat life here.
Yeah.
Trombone Shorty and Juvenile tickets.
I like how that automatically screams Mel.
Absolutely.
Trombone
right away.
Shorty.
Right away. It absolutely does. Aquanet and a tube of chapstick. Okay. If your soul has been craving live music, warm and just a touch of New Orleans flavor, just consider this your sign. Trombone Shorty and Orleans Avenue with Juvenile is coming up on March 1st. And honestly, that lineup could resurrect some rhythm in this town. I'm very excited for this experience.
And entering is super easy, which we love. Just stop by Creme de la Coco between now and February 25th. Scan the QR code in store and submit the entry form. No purchase necessary, but let's be real. You're not walking into a dessert shop and leaving empty-handed.
No, this is really cool. So Creme de la Coco is doing a concert giveaway. So if you want to see Trombone Shorty and Juvenile on March 1st, you got to enter before the 25th. You have to just head on over. They're on San Marco Boulevard right there, right across the street from Doe's Coffee, my favorite coffee
And they're
spot.
doing it to feature their February dessert, which is a banana Foster's.
Do you like
Yeah.
banana flavored desserts?
I'm okay with them. I only eat bananas when they're green because they're not mushy, and
That's the worst part of
No,
the
that's
banana
the
when they're
best.
green.
I like
Ew.
banana bread, but I've tried to make it several times and I don't know what happened. So I need someone to help me.
It sounds like you are going to
I
be
wrote myself a love letter about ruining food.
You're
so
going
there
to
you
be
go.
a feature on your snack attack report. Wow, how can you screw up banana bread? It's like the easiest
It's
thing.
hard.
It's 2 eggs. You mash up the banana, put a little cinnamon, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of salt, bada bing, bada bada boom, and then you put it in the muffin pan.
It doesn't do like that.
My God.
It doesn't make
what
like
are you
that.
doing, Mel, with your life?
Oh my God, shimma buckaroo to you too.
Okay, ready for my
No.
Say's story?
Yeah, here we go.
In fact, let me tag them in because I always forget. But Say's is doing this really cool initiative that's bringing people together. I like this. Okay.
What's it called?
The St. Augustine Youth Services are stepping toward a brand new initiative called Cross Collaboration. And let me tell you why this matters. In a world where so many nonprofits are fighting the same battles, housing, youth support, mental health, family services, it sometimes can feel like everyone is rowing hard and not always going in the same direction. Cross collaboration is changing that. This event is about bringing organizations across St. Johns County to one table, not to just introduce themselves, but to have real, honest conversations about challenges happening right now in our community. We're talking roundtable discussions, shared resources, brainstorming solutions, and stronger relationships. Because when people are doing the work that are starting to link arms together, this entire community will stand taller. And here's the beautiful part. It's not just some closed-door meeting. Everybody is invited. So if you're a nonprofit leader, community partner, someone that's very passionate in comments and wants to help out in the community, there's always a seat at the table for you.
Yes, the very first cross collaboration event will take place February 25th from 10:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's being held at the St. Johns County Health and Human Services building on San Sebastian
Beautiful
View.
building, not good Wi-Fi. Just going to put that out
Yep.
there.
And the goal is simple but powerful. Increase communication between organizations so resources can be used more effectively.
Resources.
Yes, but
Don't you think that's cool? Because listen,
I think it's very cool.
Epic Behavioral Health Care. Everybody's doing their own thing, and in different pockets of nonprofits, and they're like,
Yeah.
why aren't? It's not like you're partnering, but you're banding together at a roundtable discussion on what best practices are, what worked for fundraising, what worked for networking, what worked. I need volunteers at my next fundraiser.
Well, when I worked at Epic, I would do some of these events, and although yes, Epic has everything, there's such a need for other things and other organizations. So I would make contacts, and I would give them and share them with all the leadership team. And
long are the days of nonprofits being competitions.
yeah, no, you got to work together.
Well, because nowadays resources are so limited, especially for the arts. I'm going to say that, and then, especially for some of these nonprofits that are doing, music therapy or art therapy. A lot of that funding got cut, so they had to get savvy. They had to get original and some innovative ideas on how to keep the lights
absolutely.
on. So this is a really cool way. So I'm going to say it again. Long are the days, or nonprofits are competing against each other, and now they're going to be competing with each other. I think that's really important because having a roundtable discussion, they can find best practices and how to really be efficient out there. If something is working for another nonprofit, yes, share that resource. That's incredible. It's not, people are going to write checks because they're passionate about your organization and what you do, and they like what you're driving. So you just have to give them a roadmap on where you want to go. And I think this is very beneficial to all concerned. I love this, Says. I think you really are leaders in this
Absolutely.
community. I'm really proud of this moment. So yeah, show up. When is that date again?
It is February 25th from 10:30 a.m.
Yep.
to 1 p.m.
Right. Cool. St. Johns County Health and Human Services Building.
Yeah.
Check that out. For more information, you can find it on the Says page because that's where I found it. All right.
I have a joke for Vicky. She's here today.
Yay! Let's do one.
All right, here we go. Why can't you ever run through a campsite?
Oh, I don't know why.
You can only run. It's always past tense. Get it? Like past.
Oh, past the tense.
Yeah.
Give me another one.
Okay. Why was the woman afraid of the calendar?
Because it was loaded.
She said its days were numbered.
That was a cute one.
There you go.
Oh man, this story is not cute, but we gotta talk about
grr.
it. Guys, this is nasty. All right, imagine dedicating over 2 decades to public service only to allegedly exploit the very first trust the role demands. Anthony Cuthbert, once a respected figure in St. Augustine police force, now faces serious allegations of embezzling over $40,000 from the Police Benevolent Organization, a charity meant to support officers and their families. This isn't a financial misstep, it's a profound breach of community trust. When those entrusted to uphold the law are accused of breaking it, it shakes the very foundation of our collective faith in justice. It's a stark reminder that integrity must be the cornerstone of public service. Sonny's, remember we talked about this, and we were really pushing the it's just an investigation side of the story. Well, now the story got a lot thicker.
You ready for this?
Go ahead, girl.
Cuthbert is accused of diverting $22,722 in checks and $17,632 in cash deposits from the PBO into his personal accounts
Just pouring
between
my tea, honey.
January 2020 to December 2025.
This is horrible. What happened here?
He faces 2 felony charges: grand theft exceeding 20 grand, and an organized scheme to defraud under $50,000.
So and then they were like, so people are like, well, then why didn't they catch him years ago? Well, he was doing the books, boo. He was the bookkeeper and the treasurer, okay? So obviously he was just, oh, I hate this, and he was just kind of pushing it under the rug.
I hate stuff like this because then it takes the community trust in these type of organizations. It's like, well, wait a minute.
It's already tough enough for cops as it is.
I know. I mean, I'll tell you what, I couldn't
I'm
imagine.
disappointed in this, damn it.
Absolutely.
Because if you know what did he need? He needed a raise or something. I'm sure that could have been negotiated. I don't know how that all works. But
at the end of the day, the way the world is these days and all the technology and all this, it's not. You can't hide a paper trail anymore. Like, it's easier to follow nowadays because digital stuff can help you.
yeah, I almost
You're
think.
stupid. That's a dumb crime.
So let me ask you this. Let's try to take the positive route here. I think,
Okay.
like, once we find out what actually happened and blah, 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 I think checks and balances systems are wonderful, and I think that maybe that should be implemented on this team, because if he was just out there willy-nilly doing this for, 5 years? Like, seriously, some of these allegations stem back
And nobody
before
questioned
2020.
it?
I'm just going to say that, because I did get that little tidbit of information. So that's kind of, for me, I'm just like, I think someone needed to say flag on the play. Obviously, somebody internally must have, because this
came
was
out.
Yeah, because remember, he resigned right after Chief Michaud,
Yeah.
real quick, and when no one knew that, and it was just like something that was just kind of pushed off to the side. Well, obviously, somebody must have shaken the bee's nest a little bit, because
Listen.
that was shady AF. Like, that's not right.
You know what? You know what you can't hide from? 2 things. The truth, and the
truth.
skeletons in your closet.
Well, I just opened the closet up. I've been in there
You
for
gonna
years.
spill that tea?
I'm drinking it. That's for sure.
Guys, this is like, I'm done. I'm done with these people stealing and all of that. Like, you took people's
Especially
money.
a benevolent organization. Like, that is a
You
nonprofit.
took these people's
How
money
dirty dog.
and stole it to put in your own bank account. You
Do you
jerk.
think it's an addiction
Oh,
when
Patty
people...
said he left before the chief.
Oh, pardon me. Sorry about that, Patty.
Thanks, Patty.
Well, regardless, it was abrupt. None of us even saw that even in the works. We all knew that the chief was going to resign anyway.
People think they can get away with stuff. You can't. I mean, you might be able to get away with it for a long time, but at some point, it's going to come after you.
Yeah.
You can only run and hide and scheme for so long before, guess what?
So that was my question before I got
Shaka Khan.
interrupted. Do you think it's an addiction, like kind of like a gambler's addiction, where it's sort of like that rush? You remember when Winona Ryder got caught in
Yeah.
the store and she was like, I was doing it for the adrenaline rush, or I was studying for
I
a
think
role or whatever?
Possibly, but I think a lot of people in these positions think they're above the law, and I think they think they're above getting caught.
Yeah.
So they just do it. They're like, well, nobody caught me yet. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I mean, if there was a whistleblower on this situation, how do you protect somebody like that, especially within law enforcement? I think that's also
I
another
don't
stress,
know.
right? Isn't that a pressury thing? Like,
Yeah.
if you were just like the ho-hum secretary and you were the whistleblower on this, like, are there protections for someone that comes forward like that? Because you know how men
No,
get.
they're supposed to be.
You
like,
know they're going to retaliate a
there's
little
that-
off the
Well,
kneecap.
actually, there is. It's the whistleblower something. I forgot what it's called.
Whistle
but
down. No, that's
You are supposed to be protected by law.
That's true.
But
you
does that
should
really
be.
does that really happen?
I don't know, but that makes me super nervous if there was a whistleblower, but whatever.
don't know. We'll
Regardless,
see.
let's get to the bottom of it. Let's get through this story because I don't want it to shatter the sterling reputation, especially of my friend Chief Michaud, which I love very much.
My mom says, let's not forget karma.
Yeah,
And it will
cousin
not be
Karma.
pretty.
Cousin Karma will write receipts that you can't cash. That's for sure, honey.
Girl.
Well, let's get some tickets to Old Town Trolley and cheer up a little bit here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Monica.
Hi, girl.
Wait, where are we?
Sit back and relax and take it easy, baby, and let it go as Old Town Trolley's licensed and talented tour conductors share over 500 years of St. Augustine history. Guests will enjoy the city's European flavor, brick-lined streets, and sites such as the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Henry Flagler's former Ponce de Leon Hotel. This 90-minute tour features 22 stops and covers more than 100 points of interest. Guests can use their ticket all day for on and off reboarding. You got to check out hometownpass.com. New year, same face? Absolutely not. St. Johns County and St. Augustine, it's time to put your best face forward with About Face Aesthetics. The Legends of Glow are back with their Friday facials featuring the new Fassage, their signature face massage that has locals buzzing. And if you're ready to level up your skin game, listen closely. They've got prepaid trio packages. That's pure main character energy. These 3 high-level treatments are for a very special price. And if you want more, because of course you do, boo, load up on the Beauty Bank and score 20% off of prepaid packages or go boldly with buy 2, get 1 free because glow should never come alone. You gotta go check out this new year, a new glow, and some iconic faces at aboutface.guru. Book it today, boo. We'll see you there.
Remind me to tell you about that. I have to tell you about that later. Yeah, hey.
It's not like we're over here spilling tea to each other.
Oh, girl, we always have. That's why we got to make sure
Yeah.
these mics need to be muted when we go on commercials.
This next story, guys, I really very well may have like vomit in my mouth.
This came from Renee. She was like, this would be a good story on Sunday. I think so, too. So let me set the scene for you before we go all puking in the corner, okay? Valentine's Day is approaching. We've been saying that this whole show. Love is in the air. Roses are overpriced. Expectations are high. They're great.
Lowered expectations.
Somewhere in America, someone looked at a perfectly good chicken nugget and thought, you know what this needs? Fish eggs that cost more than my electrical bill. Sonny's, McDonald's has entered the fine dining
Oh my
era.
God, go away with this.
For a limited time, you can get a Valentine's Day kit featuring actual caviar meant to be paired with chicken McNuggets. That's right. We've officially crossed the timeline to where drive-through service is oblique and online ordering is so sweet. Somewhere, a French chef just felt the disturbance in the force, the inspiration. Apparently, people, including celebrities, have been dipping nuggets into caviar online like it's a perfectly normal behavior. And honestly, I don't know whether this is an innovation or the internet has finally let us down, because nothing says romance quite like pulling up to the window and saying, make it fancy. Because here's what fascinates me. This isn't about food or inspiration or aspiration. This is someone saying, I want elegance, but I also want fries. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Frankly, I respect emotional duality because deep down inside, we're all a little bit caviar and a lot of chicken nugget.
Guys, so
I would try this.
It is no secret that I am a very avid Real Housewives franchise viewer. And Kathy Hilton
Okay, does she
and
do
Kyle
this?
Richards,
So
no, not on chicken nuggets. They like caviar on their potato, but their baked potatoes, but the way they do it.
Wow.
And there's only a certain type of caviar you can put on the baked potato, but it has certain sides that go with it. It looks great.
Yeah.
McDonald's.
Have you ever tried caviar before?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
I don't mind it either. Salty.
But that's why
Michael's
I like
has it.
I'm salty.
Michael's.
I mean, I love salty food, but I am salty too.
Michael's St. Augustine has it, and he serves it with tater tots, and it's delicious.
I don't know that.
Do you like? Okay, let's break this down. Do you like chicken McNuggets from McDonald's?
No, not McDonald's.
Then we're out. We're out of this conversation
doing
already.
this.
I like them. I think they're good. I haven't had them in years, but
I like French fries from McDonald's, and
Okay.
I'm sorry, I have to say it. I'm not sorry. The McChicken sandwich, the one you get on the value menu.
okay. So would you dip your
I would
McChicken
not.
sandwich? Why?
Not doing that.
Why not?
Because
Be innovative.
that's not innovative.
Caviar is meant for people, and McDonald's is
Nicole-
making it for the people.
Nicole Thomas says, "Bet they are fake caviar. Let it sit out for a few days."
That's a good question. Yeah, we need to do some investigation.
Did anybody remember that documentary about McDonald's called Super Size Me? It came out a long time ago, where the guy ate McDonald's for.
That's right. Yeah.
So they took the McDonald's food and they put it in a jar and they left it there for like 30 days through the whole videotaping of this show.
Mm-hmm.
The food didn't grow mold.
So like, you wouldn't even buy this for Jim as like a little joke.
Jim eats the same 7 things. He is not going to eat caviar.
Oh.
You know my husband.
I think it sounds fun and fancy.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd buy it from McDonald's though. Maybe I would just do my own.
I want to see if this what this happens. I wonder who they're going to have to be their spokesperson for
I
it.
think it's hysterical. You know, they always kind of do some random marketing things, and I guess this is another one. But I mean, you know, some people
Is my face
like to be
showing how I
bougie.
feel?
I like to pretend I'm, you know.
My subtitles are showing. So I'm still perfecting my fake smile. I know, and so I think I've come up with an absolute winner.
Oh, you should never fake that
Are you
beautiful
ready?
smile. She should
Are you
never.
ready?
It looks the same as your real smile. Yeah, great job. You're
There you
winning.
go.
All right,
Winning.
speaking of winning, God, you're going to love this story. Let me lift your asses up here. Okay. Every once in a while, a story comes along that makes you sit up straighter. And remember, the real heroes don't always wear capes. Sometimes they wear swim trunks, and they are 3 sizes too big and smell faintly like sunscreen. That's very strange, very weird. I don't know who would write
That's
this.
a weird what?
Okay, picture this. A family out enjoying a beautiful day on the water of Australia's southwest coast. Paddleboards, ocean breeze, probably someone saying, "Don't forget the snacks."
That's me yelling that.
Right. Then the wind shifts, and not a cute little gust. We're talking the kind of wind that says, "You thought it was a leisure activity? Adorable."
Oh, so good. Oh.
Before they knew it, the family was being dragged further and further out into the Indian Ocean.
No.
7 miles out. This is not a drift. This
Oh,
is a
no.
relocation. Now, in the middle of this chaos is a 13-year-old boy who quickly realizes something every adult fears to admit in a crisis. If someone doesn't act now, this can get even worse very fast. So what does he do? He starts swimming towards the shore. First, he's wearing a life jacket, smart, responsible, very brochure behavior, but after 2 exhausting hours of fighting waves and wind, he realizes the life jacket is slowing him down. Also, the absolute legend makes a decision most of us grown adults wouldn't have the nerve to make. He takes it off.
Oh my God.
He keeps swimming for another 2 hours.
Jeez.
4 hours total. Sonnies, think about the last time you swam for exercise. What was that, longer than 6 minutes? I mean, I hear you.
Not even.
Meanwhile, this kid is out here starring in his own survival movie. He reaches the shore, raises the alarm, and gives rescuer detailed descriptions. And within an hour, helicopters and boats are racing towards the family, who are still clinging to a paddleboard in rough water while their mother fights pure exhaustion to keep everyone together. Rescue successful. Family safe. Hospital check. Everyone goes home safe and sound. And somewhere out there, as a 13-year-old who has already proven something most people spend a lifetime of hoping for. No hesitation, no committee meeting, just action. And honestly, at 13, I was afraid of my own shadow.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this kid is out there saving lives before high school. Wow.
Guys, the family had actually done one thing very right. Everyone was wearing life jackets initially, which officials say likely cost them, it brought them some more critical time.
Yeah.
So, guys, strong winds, man, in the water, they can change at any time. So sometimes it doesn't matter how prepared you are. Sometimes there's forces that want to just come ruin your day, but it takes one person to, like, think quick and
What were
just
you
strike.
like as a 13-year-old? Maria?
I wasn't really scared of anything. I was
Maria,
kind-
enter here in the
Oh,
comments.
geez.
What was Mel like at 13?
Well, I was always
The hormones were probably raging.
I was always very funny, like I am
Oh,
now.
you were?
Yeah, I was very funny.
Shocker.
I had a foul mouth.
Yeah, shocker.
I played sports.
Yeah.
I did my thing.
So, I mean, if your family was in crisis like that, I firmly believe that you would be the one to jump in the front line
Yeah.
and like go for it. Yeah.
I've been in a couple different situations, and I've talked about them on the show. I see something, and I will actually react to help someone.
Yeah.
You know, because people nowadays stand by and they videotape
Yeah.
instead of reacting. But I've been in situations like out in the public where I've seen things. I'm like, okay, I got to help this person.
Well, do you think you truly know how to respond in an emergency?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm very good under pressure.
Thank God.
When pressure happens, I stay calm, and I'm like, let's do this shit.
You what?
Yeah, stay calm.
You do not stay
Yes, I
calm.
do.
Are you kidding me? Do you even know who you are?
When
right
my
now?
house burned down.
What about calm says? There's nothing calm
when
about
Brian
you.
and I's house burned down in 2009.
You were like, oh well.
I just was like, Brian, get up. I grabbed my bag. I grabbed my dog Shiva. Got Brian, and we're standing outside
Did
the
you
house.
see flames?
Yeah, we did.
God, Mel,
And
that's scary.
And I said, all right, let's walk and get a coffee. So we walked to the gas station. Oh my God,
Perfect.
here goes my mom.
Perfect.
Melanie was extremely impulsive and never thought of consequences.
Yep.
She would say something, told me not to do it, but I did it anyway. In your voice, Melanie, your inner voice, I told you, always listen to it.
I'm telling you, you got to trust that instinct.
But you know what? That's how you learn. I had to learn the hard way.
Yeah, well,
But-
let's talk about some Southern sayings.
Here we go. This ain't my first rodeo. I love this saying.
Okay, so the saying is,
Yes.
say it slow.
This ain't my first rodeo.
Okay.
All right, rodeos were dangerous, extremely skill and nerve. So surviving one meant experience. This phrase became shorthand for calm confidence and seasoned awareness. It never gets braggy. It simply says, I've been here before.
Yeah, this ain't my first rodeo.
Here's how you
I've
use
said
it.
this before.
Relax, this ain't my first rodeo. I've handled worse, trust me.
Okay.
There it is.
I
That's
love
mine.
that. Wow, that was awesome. We'll be going back to playlist next time. No, I'm just kidding.
Shut up! It ain't my first rodeo.
It ain't your first rodeo. Switching up.
Wait, you know one of my favorite phrases to say? I'm here to do two things: chew bubble gum and film a show, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
Oh.
You like that?
I didn't even know that.
I say that to the kids at the gym. I'm here to do two things: win first place and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum.
Oh, I love that, Mel.
You're welcome.
Maybe you should just take the wheel in this segment and just give us some cheer.
Some Melanieisms.
That's really lovely.
Also, too, here's another one I heard at the gas station. This girl was talking to another worker, and she said, "Oh, I told her there's only room enough in this relationship for one big forehead."
Oh.
I said, retweet.
That is
can't.
funny. So is this funny story on Sunshine Shenanigans today. This is the vacation that refused to end. Wait for this story, girl. You're going to love it. All right. Gather close.
Oh, oh, why? Stop telling me to gather somewhere when I don't want to gather anywhere.
How about pull your imaginary beach chairs a little
Okay.
closer to the fire and...
This is creepy.
Yeah, this is creepy. All right, picture this. A massive cruise ship gliding back to the port. The journey is over. Everybody is packing up. The buffet is closed. Passengers are rolling suitcases in the gangway, already complaining about their email inbox, but not this one woman. Authorities say a Florida woman decided that timelines are merely suggestions
Florida, here we go.
and informed the crew with the calm confidence of someone ordering a poolside margarita that she would not be leaving because her vacation was not over.
It's me.
Crew members politely explained, "Ma'am, the cruise has ended," to which she essentially replied, "Emotionally, I'm still in Aruba." Witnesses say she stayed seated, surrounded by luggage like a tiny carry-on kingdom, radiating the unbothered energy we all wish we had on Monday morning. But when staff tried again to explain things like schedules, ports, and reality, she reportedly doubled down and argued that since she still felt relaxed, the trip was clearly still happening.
Oh my God, this woman.
Honesty, this manifestation has taken it to Olympic level. Now, somewhere during the 3-hour standoff, you could just know a cruise director whispered, "Has anyone tried turning the vacation off and back on again?"
That's me.
Security was eventually called after repeated announcements and failed to move our heroine from her floating paradise. Even then, she insisted that she would disembark when she was ready. Not when the ship was ready, not when the law was ready, when she was ready. Friends, this is not denial. This is commitment to the vibe, baby. She was ultimately escorted off the ship and charged while cruise officials gently reminded the public that vacations operate on calendars, not feelings.
She is a vibe.
Oh my gosh, when the universe tells you it's time to go back to work, put your flip-flops on, grab one last soft serve cone, and leave the boat willingly. Because if you don't, apparently the Coast Guard comes for your travel agent.
Oh my God, you guys. I want to meet this lady. I can't.
She just is like, I'm not leaving.
She said, I'm not done yet.
God, well, when's Ashim leaving? God
know,
sakes, I
Ashim,
miss our
come
sister.
home.
She's on a cruise. I bet you she's probably going to play this lady. And she's like, I'm not leaving either.
not
God
ready.
bless you, girl.
So here we go. It's another food tragedy.
Oh, yeah. What happened here?
This one comes from Connie in the St. Augustine Shores in my neck of the woods.
Aunt Connie.
Yeah. Why are my cookies flat like little pancakes? Jesus Christ, people. My cookies spread into one giant sheet. Delicious but humiliating.
Oh, you got to separate
Connie.
them out. Okay, yeah.
Connie.
She's doing it wrong.
Somewhere
Don't
you-
slam the thing down
No.
either.
Somewhere your butter is staging a meltdown, make sure your butter is room temp. Duh.
That's another thing. She's probably taking it right from the
Right from the
refrigerator.
fridge and-
Yeah.
So butter should be softened, not glossy or half liquid. Chill the dough for at least 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Check baking soda freshness. It does expire, and science matters when you're baking.
Mm-hmm.
Use parchment paper. Greased pans encourage cookie.
Right.
And if cookies merge into a single mega cookie, congratulations, you've made dessert lasagna.
Well, you're just putting too much on the cookie sheet, right? You got to
make it separate.
It looks smaller than what it's going to end up as. So maybe she was just putting too much of
Listen,
the bowls.
How about just go by the Nestle's Toll House ones that you break off and you put on the thing and then you
Oh,
leave space?
that's plastic junk. She's
I
making
like to
home.
eat that-
Connie, listen to me,
I
Connie.
like to eat that stuff raw.
Poor Connie.
Yeah.
All right, Sonnies, before we slip out of your speakers and into the rest of this beautiful day, let's ground ourselves just for a second. You matter more than you realize. Not someday, not eventually, today. The way you show up, the kindness you give, we see it in comments from time and time, the courage it takes to just keep going, it all ripples outward in ways that you may never witness, but you've got to trust that it does. You don't have to be extraordinary today. You just have to be real. Be open. Be willing to bring a little bit more light wherever your feet land. Send the text, take the chance, laugh louder. Let the people you love hear it. And if today feels heavy, remember this. Light never asks permission to shine, and neither should you. So go out there today. Make this the best day ever. Maybe I said that yesterday, so that's going to challenge you to make this one even better. What are you going to do today? You're going to shine bright, Sonnies. I love you guys.
Yes, and shout out to Amanda Wells from Wesley Wells Farm for coming
Yes!
out. Go to the Strawberry Fest, support these people, and let's do it.
And don't complain about the entry fee. They need it, damn it.
Go online. It's $12. God.
We love you guys. Don't fall away too fast. We have the 3 o'clock power hour, which is called Afternoon Delight. We'll be back to tickle your fancy. See you at 3, Sonnies.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.